Okay, so I'm just gonna cut the bullshit because, it's been a day, and it's been a couple days, and I might as well just get whatever I want to say off my chest, because I've been having a time. Um, and I think it's important that I don't I don't just hide from all this stuff that's been happening, so I'm just gonna say whatever I want to say and move forward. And I hope that's okay with all of you, because it's the first time I'm just like, there's not gonna be a channel trailer today. You guys have seen the channel trailer many times. I just think I need to talk and get some of this stuff off my chest. So the big thing is, you guys noticed as I've been posting on social media that I've been having some issues with my back. So as I've said in my Discord post before, that I was living somewhere else for 3 months. And because not only was the apartment not finished, I was still trying to make sure that Gigi's Nana was taken care of, and that Gigi could handle things at the house while on his own while his Nana was there. So the biggest issue with that is that I was basically confined to his room, and his room had a desk area and it had a chair for me to sit in. But that chair was not adjusted to my back, it was adjusted to whatever comfortability Gigi had it, and I didn't bother resetting it. I also didn't bother making sure that I could sit at that chair at all times. I would sleep on his bed if I was just feeling too tired. I didn't have my own space during this time. I was only with Gigi. And I love Gigi, and I want to make sure that everything's okay, but I was not taking care of myself at the time. As you guys know, I was taking care of somebody else's house, I was taking care of somebody else's things, and it was because they asked me to, and it's not because I was forced to, it was because I was really trying to make sure that things were okay. I get here at the start of June, and I start finally living here, right? And I start to notice that, I've gained quite a bit of weight, number one. And number two, I was not sleeping in my own bed. So the difference with that is that I was sleeping in a different position, and I was sleeping on my side. And I was also sitting in this chair with a different support on it, and my back started to hurt quite a bit. And I mean a lot. And I was like wondering what the heck is happening. I get up from my said chair, and it starts to twinge a lot. It starts to hurt a lot. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to bed. Just see what happens. Yeah, no, it didn't get better from there. And then I actually ended up not streaming for long periods of time because I was like, oh, this is actually hurting a lot. Like, a lot. And I can't fix it. I didn't know what the heck was going on either, because I was like, I'd never had this pain before. This doesn't happen. Fast forward to Saturday, where I decided, hey, I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna see it. If I can feel good enough to go out and just walk around and have a good time. So I go out with Hazel, and I can actually show you guys what happened with me and Hazel in our Discord. Adventures in You. Right, we went to a Pride festival in our area, and it was super, super fun. Look at Hazel. Like, come on. Hazel looked great. They are called Sinky here on the channel, but their new name is Hazel. And they look great. I'm serious, they look amazing. And I had a great time, but the problem with me going was if I sat down at any certain point, which I did, I sat down, and the back pain came back really hard and heavy, and it was not good. So I said, okay, I'm gonna lay down, and I'm not gonna touch my back, I'm not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna take painkillers and lay down. And you know what? It did get better today. The fact that I decided to lay down all day, on Sunday, and I didn't decide to do anything crazy heavy, or walk around a lot or sit down a lot actually did help a lot with my back pain, and I really need to take care of myself. That's a lesson I'm learning here, is that I can't not take care of myself, even if I'm raising money for charity, even if for any sort of reason I'm streaming and I'm not having a good time. I need to take care of myself first and foremost. Now, what does that mean exactly moving forward? I knew the move to YouTube versus Twitch was going to be a little bit of a hard thing for me to understand. I also knew that I probably wasn't going to get as much traction because I don't have a big community over here. I have my community from Twitch that come over to see me, but they don't, always show up because I'm on a different platform now, and it's not as easy as just going to a different channel on a different platform and expecting my friends to show up. I know that they can't, because a lot of the time they have their own lives too. And sometimes it's not as simple as just going over to YouTube and saying hi, right? And I get why. I do. I understand why I'm not getting as much traction I would normally with other donation goals that I've had. And to be clear, like, I'm on a different platform, a completely different platform than Twitch, so obviously it's going to be different. But I had the mindset, if I kept going, I kept streaming, like, all month, that I would be able to gain just as much traction as I would on Twitch, but it's not the same. Because the discoverability on YouTube is definitely just as bad, if not worse, than Twitch. And it's not the same. And I need to come to terms with that and accept that. I left Twitch for many reasons, and the biggest one was because they decided to implement things that affected my friends. For example, that 50-50 split, it's for everybody, right? But eventually they can make that worse for my friends at the press of a button, because in the affiliate agreement it states that the affiliate agreement can change at any time. And I think it's like rule number 7 in their affiliate agreements, that they can change it at any time. And they also implemented fees for that affiliate agreement that had been, taken off, but that's not the point. The point was they could do that in the first place. The fact that it can be done in the first place. The fact that Twitch can just press a button. And then what could happen for all of my friends that are affiliates, that are partners? Their money has to be somewhere. And some people do this as their full-time job because they have a disability, or they can't make money at a regular job, or they can't get a job in their area. Maybe it's sparse. Maybe they had a teaching license from who knows how long ago, and teachers don't get paid for shit. I'm not saying Twitch streamers get paid for shit, but they made this their job. And they're threatening said job by just putting in things that don't make sense. And I know moving to YouTube was a big jump for me. I know moving to YouTube in the first place was a big jump for me. But I needed to do it, because if I didn't do that, my morals would be at stake. My morals is, if you're going to threaten my friends, if you're going to threaten how I want to do things, and you're going to make me choose one or the other, there's no point in me staying. The minute they said no more multi-streaming, I said I'm out. Because it meant I couldn't do what I want to do. I couldn't reach a different audience. I couldn't reach more audience members in my life. I would not be able to do what I want to do moving forward on Twitch. It's not going to happen. If they're going to make me decide what I do with my time and what my time and effort goes towards. Not to mention, ads are now running on the platform 24/7. Ads don't run on YouTube as long as you're not partner or affiliate, I guess is what their new thing is. I wouldn't say it's affiliate because it's still part of the partner program, but you don't start to get ads until you reach a certain amount of people watching your channel. I don't plan on doing any of that. I don't want to do anything with that. I'd rather you guys not have ads on my channel whatsoever. That's the least amount of my issues. Like, I'd rather you just come in here and have a good time. But on Twitch, it's making it very hard for me to do what I want to do, which is not only raise money for charity, but also being able to give back to my friends who do work hard, who do want to make this a full-time job, who actually are doing this as a hobby, and they still make some income off of this. For example, the Puma Cats, Shenzo, Second Respawn, Detective Heartache, Ace Scorcher, Shobariken. There's, the list goes on, okay? I have many things that I want to do on YouTube, but I know also that I'm not going to get as much traction as I wanted to. And I'm coming to that fact, and I'm trying to learn and grow on the platform organically in some sort of way. And I know that some people don't like the shorts that I put out. I know that some people don't like the games I choose. I know that I'm not perfect in any sort of way. And I know for a long time I've been kind of just pushing off any sort of serious conversation. But it's just because I'm worn out. I'm tired. I've been through so much bullshit in the past 3 months. I just want to have fun. That's the shitty part, right? Is that I want to have fun. I don't want to be fake. But if I don't end up talking about these things, I end up feeling like I'm not telling the truth. I'm not telling you guys anything. And I know, like, I don't need to tell you guys everything, but it really hurts knowing that I have to kind of keep a part of myself away from the camera. Because if I do that, then I'm just going to drain myself heavily, and I know I'm going to do that. There's parasocial relationship issues, like, the list is so long. And I wish I could make this easier for myself, but it hasn't been easy. I said I was going to play Mario Party today. I said I was going to play it on Friday, but that just didn't end up happening because I ended up getting myself hurt. But sorry. Whatever we raise for ACLU, I'll be proud of it. Because, one, I did this as somebody who is very new to YouTube, and two, we'll learn from it moving forward. And I don't have to be here the entire month. I'm gonna do my darndest to, at least for a while, but I'm gonna be taking better care of myself moving forward. Because I have to. Because if I don't do that, then I risk hurting myself moving forward. And not only that, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is the reason I changed my name. The reason I wanted to really set standards for myself is that I would grow and learn what I need to do to take care of myself moving forward. I'm not fucking this up anymore. I need to learn how to take care of myself. I need to learn that not everybody else in my life needs me to make decisions for them. I have to make decisions for myself. And I also have to make sure that I exercise regularly. I eat healthier. I actually clean the apartment that I have been using, which I finally was able to get dishes, which is something you don't think about when you're moving into an apartment. Like, you need actual silverware and cutlery to eat things off of if you're, you know, someone who eats things with a fork and knife. Now, yeah, you could use your hands, but that will require more showers and more this and that. You don't think about these things until you finally start living on your own, and I haven't. So it's all crazy and weird. I know. I have a new friend that has joined us today. This is Tato. This is our new mushroom friend. I got him from the Pride Festival. He is adorable. He comes from this place called Nikki's Yarn, and it was a small business. It was a very, very cute mushroom, and I had to get him. His name is Tato. Tato. He's adorable. But anyway, being real with you, I don't know about the rest of this month. I'm gonna do my best. I'm definitely gonna stream today, and I will stream Wednesday night. I'll stream Thursday night. But then I'm probably gonna take the weekend off and then start over and see how I do, because my back isn't still 100%, so I'm still like trying to take care of it as much as I can. But just know that I'm putting my foot down, and not because I don't want to hang out with you guys. It's mainly because I know what I need to do moving forward for me. And I'm really sorry I haven't been able to just talk about this stuff and just be open and candid about it, but it hasn't been easy. And I think that the fact that it isn't easy means that I still got a lot of work to do, right? And the fact that there's so much that I gotta work towards. No matter what happens, I'm just glad I get to do this with you. The fact that I get to hang out with all of you, it really truly means a lot to me that people still kind of show up here, regardless of whether I'm on YouTube or doing shorts or doing a small little video. I'm just happy that I'm